Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and today I'm going to review the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray edition of Dario Argento's The Bird with the Crystal Plumage. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. You can also find me over Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd at Movie Guy 365. Okay, The Bird with the Crystal Plumage is here on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, released by Arrow Video, directed by Dario Argento, and it is now available as a limited edition. Now, as far as the movie itself, I'm a big Argento fan. Of course, we all know him from Suspiria, which is probably the linchpin in his career, and I feel this one is also well regarded. It's a great murder mystery, and it has a ton of awesome atmosphere. Characters are fantastic, and the cinematography is also really breathtaking. There's a good moodiness to this overall film. I really enjoy this one. It holds up extremely well, even, 40, 50 years later. This is pretty much, in my opinion, I feel like it's right up there in the director's library. He's got a great aesthetic here. I love it. It really just is a fantastic film. I highly recommend it if you want a good atmospheric mystery. This one will definitely scratch that itch, and the director's earliest work is here now on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray. Okay, we're going to talk about the picture quality and the audio in just a moment, but first let's do a quick unboxing. Okay, we have the 4K edition of Arrow Video's The Bird with the Crystal Plumage, and I like the cover art. I think it works really well. And then we have the back. The spine, interior. Let's take a look at the booklet real quick. Just gives you some nice information. Arrow Video usually does a great job with these. And then we have, of course, the disc itself. We have the usual, as far as lobby cards go. Yeah, some good collectible stuff there. The disc. And of course we have a reversible poster here with the original cover art and the new one for this release. And of course we have reversible cover art on the disc itself. So this is what it looks like. I like this one. I think I'm going to keep it for that. And then, the outer case, of course, I'll have that always. So I think Arrow Video does a great job with these limited editions. Looks great. All right, now let's talk about the picture quality and the audio. The Bird with the Crystal Plumage on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray has a 235:1 aspect ratio, native 4K resolution with HDR10 and Dolby Vision for the grading. For purposes of this review, I will be discussing the Dolby Vision encode. Now, right off the bat, the overall picture quality here is fantastic. Grain is managed very well. It has a medium layer, I would say. I didn't find it too heavy-handed or anything like that, and there were no imperfections in the print. Black levels are rendered very well with the Dolby Vision. I always felt that the Blu-ray looked a little too bright and elevated. It took away from the overall atmosphere, but here on the 4K disc, they look deep and inky and no issues to speak of. Dark interiors look great, and look for a couple of the earlier scenes in the film when the killer stalking his prey and when Sam is standing outside the art gallery. If you compare it to the Blu-ray, the brightness is just, boosted way too high, but here on 4K disc, they look great and right where they should be. The 4K resolution offers a nice boost in overall detail. I think skin textures and clothing fare particularly well. There were one or two soft spots I did notice throughout the film. It wasn't anything that pulled me out, and more or less is probably an issue with the source material, but for the most part, general detail gets a nice uptick here and it looks great. Last but not least, the Dolby Vision does a great job with the color palette. Since this movie was shot in the late 60s, you have a certain aesthetic at play here, and I think it comes across very well on this disc. The color of blood in several key scenes actually looks like blood. It doesn't look like that red paint mixture over on the Blu-ray. Here it has a natural appearance, and the film's color palette is well represented here on this 4K disc. The Bird with the Crystal Plumage on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray supports an English and Italian DTS mono track. Now, from my viewing experience, I watched it with the English track, And I did a quick A and B comparison between this and the Italian. I felt the English track sounded fuller, a little stronger in dialogue, whereas the Italian sounded a little bit flatter, possibly due to the dubbing. But for my overall experience, I felt the English track was the way to go. For the picture quality, I'm going to give The Bird with the Crystal Plumage on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray a solid A. Argento's film looks fantastic here on 4K. The Ultra HD does a great job enhancing the picture quality. Black levels, detail, colors, they all pop off the screen. They look great, and considering the age of the film, the movie has never looked better. For the audio presentation, I'm going to give this one a B+. The English DTS monomix sounds great. It handles dialogue, music, and action scenes very well. It's a very front-heavy kind of a mix, and it sounds really good here on 4K. So that is my review of The Bird with the Crystal Plumage on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray. If you're interested in picking this up for yourself, I will leave an Amazon link in the comment section. If you use it, it really helps out the channel. But if you have the disc already, I want to hear your thoughts down below. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.